So here we are, it's mid-May 2025. We're off up north for 7 weeks. Our first port of call was Galena, about 550 kilometres north of Perth. Hey, a great nightly stopover. Light the fire, settle down for a beautiful night. Look, when it's not raining and there's no flies or bugs, fantastic stopover. We then travel on to our next stop, which is about the same distance, 500 odd kilometres. Filled up at the Great Billabong Roadhouse, of course, but found our way to Linden River. Okay, same as last time. Flies were absolutely horrendous, but never not to worry. We sat inside really and just enjoyed the beautiful sunset. So yes, only 70 odd kilometres up the road is Coral Bay. So once you check in, set your camp up. That's sort of most of the day gone, I suppose. It takes a while to set up, but we're here for 2.5 weeks, so we may as well be as comfortable as possible with all the gear we bring up from Perth. So I went shopping, got the supplies, threw a bit of milk in the fridge and decided to go fishing. Yes, a beautiful afternoon on the beach. After sunset it was even better. This is Maud's Landing, and you are allowed to drive on the beach, although the sand, let me warn you, can be very soft. Yeah, so on a day when, I'm not fishing, but I hopped on the bike and took it down to the boat launching ramp. It's only a couple of kilometres south of the town. So usually very busy here, not too bad today. Not sure why, the water was beautiful. Anyway, I took it down there, check out our friends and see how their fishing day was going.
Already on the bottom, mate. Always grab them underwear, there's no spikes.
And that's another one to be caught next year, I hope.
He's good. Get him in, Knowles, get him in. Get him in, Knowles, get him in. That's it. Lovely. That's the way. Look at it. Oh no! Cheeky little fish. Come on, get him out. Oh yeah, there's the yellow one down there too. Dev's that one. Come on, get him in. That's the way. Don't let him get down those rocks. Yeah, he's a good size still. He's the size, he's nice, mate. That's a good one, mate. Huh? He's puff, look. That's good, Kim, that's a good one. I need a photo with my shirt.
So on a no fish day, believe it or not, Phil lends me a fishing rod. I catch two beautiful golden trevally, one on the carry rack, one down the coffee holder, and when everyone catches fish, this is the time you get the cooking stuff out and have a beautiful cook up.
No,
It's on the bottom there. He doesn't eat much. Everything tastes good with batter.
It's a visual thing. It's a hole. Let's get in there. It's me.
Wow.
Big one in there. Get in
This is
there.
like
He's a big one. He's getting really good. No, he's doing that. He's doing that. Oh, you got him. Good
He's
tackle.
been on the plate.
Good tackle.
I'm cleaning the bag now.
Got my fingers to warm up. Oh, look at that. Dan's fantastic.
There's more.
You know what's happening, David? We're running out of gas.
Now, our CSIRO are doing studies on the Ningaloo Reef for coral bleaching. So interesting talking to these fellows. This fantastic drone, they got it up there. There was a boat out there as well. And they're trying to log in the areas of the bleaching. More of that a bit later. I can show you some. We then went up to visit the wind turbines, supplying Coral Bay with some of their power. Now this fellow here, they were lowering it down, had a bit of an accident, landed on its nose, and as you know, if you land on your nose, it bloody hurts. So this one will be out of action for quite some time, I would imagine. And what surprised us most was the size of the thing. When you get into it, they're quite interesting. You know, a long way away, they look like a propeller on a bit of a pole, but there's a lot more to it, of course. Yeah, this one's not going anywhere soon. Quite a few patches on it. I don't know whether they were the birds that struck it. The blades are quite bent, buckled, damaged, rusted. So straight to the tip, I would imagine, for this fellow. We also visited the new RAC resort area. So they're getting some infrastructure put in up there. Fair bit to go though, don't you think? So yeah, grab that canoe out and get in. Canoeing and a bit of snorkeling around Bills Bay. It's a bit unfortunate there is not much colour in the bay apart from Ayers Rock, which is, you know, 200 or 300 metres out. Still an interesting spot to snorkel around. Especially our favourite, who is still there, the many-spotted sweetlip. And afterwards, you know, pull your chair up, sit on the beach, pull a book out of your backpack, have a little read, and, you know, take everything home again. The path is quite good up there. Everyone wheels their canoes around. But the best snorkeling spot is indeed still Five Fingers Reef, which is, okay, you need a four-wheel drive. This year the track was very rough, the sand was very soft. Everyone can get there, you know, taking their time and letting their tyres down. Ours were at about 20 psi. And again, yeah, you're allowed to drive on the beach, plenty of parking there, and easily the most popular spot for snorkeling for anyone going to Coral Bay. Unfortunately, yes, you do need a four-wheel drive with your tyres down. I do call them convict fish, but I think they're surgeon or convict surgeon fish, and they hunt in packs all right, and they go for a ferocious feed and then sort of bugger off to the next spot and do the same and continue onwards and upwards. And they have their hangers on as well, trying to pick up a few crumbs. And I believe this was part of the CSIRO study for coral bleaching and just how bad it is. Just from previous years, yes, it's had a little bit of damage. I mean, the fish is still there, but yeah, it has bleached out to that beautiful white colour. And I think the only other place is well north of Maud's Landing. You can go along the beach if you're brave enough. We went on the inland track because the beach is too steep, and that is Oyster Bridge. The bridge is a beautiful little snorkeling spot. It's fully protected, and you get up there at low tide, and the little lagoon is full of beautiful fish. The track in was again very soft, and yeah, had a few goes at times to get up hills and things, but believe it or not, the water was too high. The tide was much too high, and we didn't snorkel there, and the flies were horrendous, to say the least. Yes, putting a towel over your head just to eat is no fun, believe me. So yes, look, it does look good there, but it wasn't. It was really churned up, and no fish really to see. I went for a snorkel and didn't see a thing, so it wasn't worth doing anything there. We headed off back home. But generally, it is a great day out. It's 4 or 5 hours of your day. It's fantastic up there. And when you upgrade your caravan, there's one thing they come with generally, and that's a toilet. So you've got to get used to the walk of shame. So we had to learn this together, I suppose. One supervisor, one operator. And something much nicer are the beautiful zebra finches at the caravan park. So that's it for Coral Bay 2025. The next one, we're heading up to the Ningaloo for 3 weeks or so. Look, it's a fantastic place. I hope you really enjoy it, and we'll see you all there. I can feel the serenity just from this shot.